So, good evening, guys, or good afternoon. It's 4:18 p.m. Today is October 19th, 2023. Today is Thursday before OPEX Friday tomorrow. Okay. So this wild swings, as you know, it is because of the OPEX week. So there is no surprise there. Overnight, both indexes had visited a key level, 2214. Yes, and max area from yesterday. That was ES's level. Basically that was a max level I was thinking yesterday. Price didn't get to it. Today in the overnight it get there, and that area became the Globex low at that point in time. And NQ, same story, 971, 937, that was the max area listed as yesterday's pre-market note, and today in the overnight it became Globex low. So now we know that area is a good support. Okay, and because of that we are neutral today, because price bounced from it, right, and it was holding higher. And because of yesterday's sell-off and day before sell-off, sellers are also active now. So now it's a range bound neutral price action. Okay, however, since we pay attention to most recent price action, right, so recent was yesterday, which was price was down, right? So slight bearish flavor within. When we are neutral, we have to favor slight bearish, keep the size slight bearish flavor. Below 120, this became a high of the day in NQ today. See, key levels, I already mentioned it here, right? 120, 66, 58. Ideally yesterday's seller should hold it below it, and this became high of the day. See, and this is super important, Globex lows and highs, do or die today and tomorrow. Dream numbers 9998 16, very important. Okay, hold on. So very important, right? So now I don't need to repeat these levels, right? They are the very key levels. I mentioned it here also. I said ideally yesterday's seller should hold it below it, right? So now let's go here, before, right there, right? So those levels became the high of the day, and that is happening during Powell's speech. See, that's the key. News driven highs, price got exhausted straight up, Now here it is, my Discord messages also same thing. I mentioned whatever I wrote it in pre-market notes. 628, I said I gave them some homework, so I can't show you everything here, but you can see the levels, super key. NQ 112, 120, 628 AM, right? There's a second message at 7:15 AM that I pulled it out from September 30th, So it is a message about 15,050, 60 level in NQ, and same again damn level in ES. And then here 970, 850, that's a new level right here. 850 became the low of the day, and 120 from previous message became the high of the day. This 50 brought intraday rotational trades right from there, and this is a single line levels I gave them for ES 36, 49, 43.80, 66, 58, 18 and 42.99. If you draw a line in your chart, the single lines, and you can see it how it reacted. Then it's a 946 message, right? This is an intraday after open. I said 62.82 potential short location if there is a setup, and ES is at 47.46, right? So now let's start with this 946. 946, which is right here. ES was at 46, you can see it here, 46, 47, right here. 945, right? That's what I put a statement, and you can see it 954 or 52, ES came to 46, 47, right? Now look what happened in NQ. $62.82, right? Let's watch. There you go. See, which is right here, right at this bar, 954. See that 62.82 reaction. right? It's 20 point reaction, 30 point reaction actually, you know. ES also reacted, right? Almost 8 to 9 points. So that was an intraday minor short right there, which I gave it at 9:45 to look for a short here, right? Okay, now let's watch here, right? So of the open, so NQ opened at this area, right? And then it came down. Then I said, you know, it should go back up one more time, and if I see some setup, that's a short. It went up, but I couldn't find any short, any setup basically for short, because it moved so fast, you know. And ES also, same thing in ES. What was the time? 10:15. 10:15. ES was at 49. See, 46, 47 was the key. Now 49 was also a key, but I didn't want to, since it got a response from here, I didn't want to see price going back up all the way to 49 again, right? Because then it defeats the purpose, because then it may bring a ping pong. So once it went above 46, 47, right, I didn't want to short NQ in here, even though I was looking for a short, but I couldn't. Then ES just dropped straight down, you know, like at 38. See, so if it would have ping pong here a little bit, then it would be a short here, but NQ instantly dropped, you know. I didn't want to see NQ dropping at 62. I wanted to see it like some pause here, you know, then I would be nice short. So anyway, it dropped, so there is no trading here. I missed my train, you know, the location is gone now. So now we have to wait. Then it just slices through this dream number. See that dream numbers both are important also, and you can see this 998 dream number, see, worked out, right? Because once it dropped here, most likely if it goes below it, target is dream numbers, you know. So now it bounced from the dream number, right? Then here you can see the 50 to 60. Remember I put it that 50 to 60 in Discord, 50 60 here, right? Now look, this is a 50 level, 60 levels, right? See the ping pong here in the morning, right? Now here one time it went through it, so you know, maybe you know what, it went through it, it's not important, fine. Here it reacted it, right? Then again it went through it, now it's not important. Again it went through it down, now on the way back up it may be important, right? So here, see that reaction, but due to this dream number up move, you don't know whether this 50 is going to hold or is going to go through it, so you wait. Then price went down, again went back up, right? At 10:54 it was right here again. Let's watch ES 10:54. See here, micro observation, okay, very micro observation. And what is this here? See, ES made a new high right here at 10:52 or 54, right here. And in this code I already gave 33 as a label, that it has to hold below 33 in order to go down, you know. So ES was holding here, minor high. Look at here, NQ, no high, lower high, divergence at 50-60. See a drop coming down like this, you dial down to the lower time frame, you can have your short right here, right there, okay. Now then most likely level is this area, preferred buyers area. So here I was talking about this right here, broken support turn into resistance. Now this is the key level, preferred buyers area, line in sand, okay. Now look, it dropped here, so here if you're short, you bail out here, you can take a long in ES, okay. Now NQ dropped into this area, which is preferred buyers area, max from yesterday, break below 10, right? Preferred buyers area, correct. Now that was around 1120. 1120 is right there, right? Thick line here, so you can go long here. Before that there was a short also here, 15,006, okay, which I took it. Now if you look at it very carefully here, right, see, this is what I want to show you. It's observation. Oops, let me draw a line here, okay. Intraday level, only intraday level, So 15,006 I was observing. Somehow damn thing, this was not my level, but I was observing it, because from here I took one shot here also, and I was watching it, and damn thing was not going below 15,006 somehow. Somehow it liked that level. I don't know why, but anyway, it was like holding it here, like multiple times. Then it broke through it, right? So then I shorted it here, okay? But I had that memory that something is there in that level, okay? So when it went down, it went all the way down straight to this thick line, preferred buyers area, in both ES and NQ, right? So I took the profit here, but there was a long setup also, but I didn't want to take it at that point, because it spent a lot of time at 15,006. So until it goes back up above 15,006, I didn't want to take a short long here, okay? But for ES you can go long here, definitely. Based on NQ's level, you can go long in ES, because ES doesn't do a lot of ping pong. ES will respect the levels and give you some bounce. So ES you can take longs, or you can wait for price to go above 33 and then take a long. So 06 and 33 were lined up. So here when right here, it bounced so sharp, you can literally see it. It was so sharp bounce that this proves that buyers are in here, and looks like they will take it all the way up again, based on the amount of force. Look at the way it sliced through 06. It spent a lot of time here to hold it, then it tanked, but on the way up it just didn't act as a resistance, went up straight, right? So, and anyway, it is not the point to short here, because now it's coming from here, support, strong support. So the moment it went up, right, I dialed down to the lowest time frame I can find, and then I watched this price action for 6 minutes, and I found my long at right at 07, 09, right here, and ES 33 would be long at the same time. Now you target 49, okay? So and NQ you can bail out here, anywhere you want, but this was a good trade here. So that was my long also, okay? Then price went here 60, again 50, 60, right? Again the same damn level. It was holding it here. Why? Because of it was waiting for Powell's speech at 12 o'clock. So while this is a strong buyers and it's holding it here around VWAP and this levels, right? Now here I said ES should have gone to 49 or 58, but it is waiting for Powell's speech. So the drop, I said, if it drops 31 is the area that ES needs to hold. NQ, I said it needs to hold 13 to 17 area, because I was not expecting it to come down to 06, okay? Or if it goes higher, 120, that was my target here also. For the morning I was looking for 120 anyway. So, and the 120 level already mentioned, right? And 66 and 58. So now most likely target is, if during Powell's speech if it goes up, those are the levels to target for a long, okay? So here it dropped first 10 second or 20 second or 30 second, right? It dropped. If you look at dial down to the 1 minute or 30 second or 15 second chart, you will see it dropped first. So it dropped where? 31. Then here it dropped where? 06, intraday level, the same level which I traded, and it held it. Now first 20-30 second, okay? Then it went higher and closed right around somewhere here, and ES closed somewhere around here within that 30 second. Then next 30 second it dropped to around here, like 44 or 43, and NQ dropped at 50, which is important level anyway. So because it bounced from this level hard, so I was watching 15 second and 30 second chart. I took the long of 30 second chart at 50 in NQ, 52 actually, and ES 44, 45, and then targeted 120. So right before 120, right here at 109 or 106, I bailed out. I didn't even waited for 120. Why? Because of ES was touching 58. That was the target anyway, right? Highlighted levels 58.66 should hold below it. Remember pre-market notes, 120 should hold below it. So that would be the target. Now, do you want to short this level during Powell's speech, where price can go poke higher, little bit more, then maybe come down? So you don't want to short here, right? So then price went down, right? So you can assume that you missed the short, but then look at here, again damn thing bounce, right? So we stop our trading right after this drop. I stopped. I said, you know what, I'm closing voice now. We are done for the day. No need to mess around now. Lock the profit. It's a OPEX week. Okay. So after that, I didn't even look at this price action, to be honest. All the way until 1 o'clock, right here. So between this and this, I was not near my PC. Now here, when 66 got hit, I got the alert though in my mobile, so I looked ES at that time, and then I saw this drop. That's it, but I didn't look at the chart the way I usually do, so but anyway, I was not interested in trading at that point onwards. Why? Because now these are the good support. I don't want to fade it while price is here. Once it tested and bounced, buyers are in. That's it. Once this got tested and dropped, sellers are in. That's it. Both targets achieved for both parties. Now I cannot mess around in the middle. That's why you see there is no trading here. Even though I was watching later in the day, there is no trading here per se. Now you can see the dream numbers also got respected here multiple times. See, it didn't even go above dream numbers here this time, and it was holding tightly between this and this. So if there was a trade here, let's say if I want to trade, I would draw a line here and I would observe that, hey, this dream numbers are the upper boundaries. This 971 or 970 line is a lower boundary. If price goes up, pull back, or goes up, and if I see something in ES, I can take a breakout long or breakdown short. So ES was between 145. ES was right around this 33 level again, right? So ES was a border also here, right? Now look at here at this time, right here, see this drop. So while this drop is happening at 1432, you can short, which is in ES it was this drop. So ES was even good, better than NQ. Why? Because probably in NQ 1 minute chart you can see it, but here see this drop, this candle, it dropped, took out all these buyers, right here, then it went up. So at this point, most likely chances are it will go higher, right here, not lower, higher. See, at this point chances are it will break out above this area. If it does, I would be ready to go long. Okay, if I was trading, that was I was looking for. Now instead, what if it doesn't go higher, but let's say gets rejection again and drop below this again? So let me move this, then I would short. Okay, because then I know buyers are trapped. See here, it didn't go higher. It should have gone higher, but dropped, right? Now this is my signal to short here. Look for short. Okay, now watch. Went up again, correct? Where did it go? Middle of this fighting area. See, Discord folks knows all these things, all the details. So see, this is the middle of this fighting area. Where did it go? Middle. Again dropped. Try to go back up above this line, right? Closed above it. Next candle, close, going down, and this low took out, this low, took out. That's my short right there, actually right here in a lower time frame, you know. So NQ you can do the same. Now most likely it is going towards this backup bias area, or at least this low, you know, and you can see swift move. Correct. Now you look here, once it broke below it, right? Now remember, Globex high and lows are important, so does this RTH lows are also now important, right? It's like closing time. So the moment it dropped below it, you see, observe it here, see it's holding it here, again drop into this area, one more time up, again drop, right? So now you know it's locked between these two, but it's not tradable because it's now close to this backup bias area, thick line. You don't want to mess around, so that's why there is no trading here, you know. After this point onwards, no trading. All you can do is short here, right here, and you take a profit right here, or if you're lucky, right here. Okay, that's it. And at the same time, you take a profit in ES, maybe here, maybe here. That's it, you know, and don't mess around here. So that's how the day ended today, you know. So now you know everything lined up today, you know, pre-market notes, my Discord messages, all these levels, right, all lined up. But it's a OPEX week, that's why you are seeing this back and forth swings, and these swings are deadly. You cannot trade them unless you understand them, where it is coming from, why it is coming from, all this thing. One mistake, if you involve in the middle, you get crushed both ways. See, so we traded in the morning like this up to the point where price reached from one level, extreme level, to another. So all we did was shorting, it's going to the extreme level, long is going to the extreme level. Once it got tested in RTH, both levels, upper extreme, there is no trading after that, because now you know both parties are active. You cannot get involved within this area. It has to be outside. That means no trading as long as price is here, right? Once price goes below it, you are ready to trade, but then you know what, this is another thick line, so there is no trading. See my point? So even though this trade I showed you here, it's only because price spent a time here, that's why. Otherwise there is no trade here, you know. So, and that's pretty much it for today, you know. That'll be all.